Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We know season 4 is on the horizon, and per usual, the week leading up to a new season is pretty exciting because Call of Duty is constantly teasing various new updates coming with this season ahead. And with that, today we got another huge reveal for season 4. Of course, the past few days have been focused on Fortune's Keep, the new Resurgence map replacing Rebirth. Today, we got some major Caldera news that I think a lot of players are going to be very excited about. Obviously, Caldera is sort of controversial as to whether or not it's a true, really good battle royale map because visibility is weird, because this, that, whatever else. We got some big changes coming. We also appear to have the return of something from Verdansk, actually. Lots to break down. As we go through it all, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here or if you have not already subscribed, every single day I got you covered with everything going on in COD. So feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. Also, you might have noticed I am indeed wearing the brand new Gamer Advantage Sustainability Collection. These frames in particular, the aviator style frames, my absolute favorite. Super lightweight, super comfortable, and they look clean as can be. This and all the other frames on the site are always at a discount when you use code IMMORTAL at checkout. So if you ever want to get a pair for yourself, they offer prescription or regular lenses. Tons of different frame options and colorways. Link for those will be down in the description below. So this is the tweet that we received this morning via Call of Duty. Battle Royale players, we got you. So there's more than this, obviously. A few of next season's updates to the Caldera include new micro points of interest and more looting. So this is going to be more consistent regains. You're not going to be dropped into the middle of a field late game after a gulag and have absolutely nowhere to loot and just be left to survive with your MG42 that kicks to the sky when you shoot it. Secret underground mercenary vaults, obviously tying into the whole seasonal theme. This is the big part. 50% less vegetation and better visibility. One of the biggest complaints that people have for Caldera is I can't see. You know, some players on console with all the vegetation with the 80 FOV, you're so zoomed in, all you see is plants, the textures don't render in. It's just you know, like a Play-Doh mess in a way. Oftentimes the textures will look like Play-Doh on the map for some reason. So that combination is just really rough. On the other hand, in general, visibility can just be hard because there's so many little bushes, so many little trees and different fauna all across the map that players can run through that in the middle of a gunfight and you just lose them entirely. Skins blend in so easily. Visibility has been a major complaint in regards to Caldera for quite some time. So the fact that half of it, and I can't stress how big of a number that is, half of it is being cut in half and removed is absolutely huge. And on top of that, I don't know if this is in addition to the 50% less vegetation, but better visibility in general. Hopefully it won't look as hazy in like some long range gunfights, and players will have a chance to stand out a little bit more in gunfights just so you can clearly engage and not have to worry about, oh, am I shooting a plant or am I shooting, you know, an actual enemy that's charging at me with an NZ41 and a Blixen, you know? They also do mention plenty of more surprises in store, and I imagine in the coming days, we're going to get more information eventually, a roadmap. I'd assume that's probably going to be sometime early next week. We should get some other teasers though in the coming days as well. But alongside this tweet, they actually end up giving us an image of what the new Caldera map, or at least what part of the new Caldera map is going to look like. We're not sure if this is the completely finished product or not, but there's a few very interesting things that we can actually spot from this itself. So if I go ahead and I just full screen the map, I can actually zoom in here a tad bit. You guys can pretty much see it easier there. You'll notice we have these various circles around the map. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 around the map as well. This, I believe, is in regards to the new mercenary underground bunkers. Obviously, these are all in locations where we have bunkers existing already. This one in particular, I know on top of mines is up there. We also have this one over by Lagoon. We've got the one that's actually underneath the waterfall right here, I believe. The one outside of Resort as well, in like the little miniature island there that's got all the trees and bushes that probably won't be there when the season launches, right? So these appear to all be circling some of the various fast travel areas and underground bunkers we already have, and it seems like those ones are going to be getting some significant upgrades of some kind. Now, obviously, this is not every fast travel and every bunker we have on the map. We have one that's at peak here that's not circled, so we don't really have to expect anything crazy happening there, obviously. I believe there's another fast travel just north of sub pens as well, up in like this little campsite area here. that one's not circled. So the mercenary bunkers, the upgraded bunkers, whatever you want to call them, does not look like it's going to be on every single bunker in the game, but it does look like we're going to see several upgrades there to either bring more loot to the game and make the loot more high value in those areas, or perhaps offer some other things to explore. Now, one of the glaring changes on this minimap that some of you might have already noticed right here. If you're a big Warzone fan, you might recognize this point of interest that now sits between mines and village and lagoon and airport. That appears to be Storage Town from Verdansk. If you look very closely, Charlie Intel actually just tweeted, and I'll bring a tweet up momentarily. The beauty of recording live when news is breaking is you get cool things like this. So shout out to Charlie Intel for actually posting this. This is the new location that we have on Caldera there that I was just showing. This is the overhead of Storage Town, and you can see it is quite literally identical. With the few exceptions, obviously this is a full long building. This is like 2 buildings, but in the same length, you could say. This one's slightly different shaped than this one here, but we have, short shack, 2 small shacks there, longer shack area, same deal here, and here where the buy station sits. South side of this is the exact same as well. Obviously, we just don't have the pool overlooking. There's no gas stations or part of Superstore over here, but this is literally Storage Town. Now, what appears to be confirmed coming to Caldera, I have a feeling Plunder players in specific are really going to be excited about this. One of the main comments it seems like I'm constantly getting on videos is, Zach, where's the new best place to be landing in Plunder for high kills? Back on Verdansk, it was always Storage Town. We don't really have anything like that. Well, now, guys, in season 4, we're quite literally going to have a Storage Town on Caldera, right? So if you're a big Plunder player, I think everyone owes it to Verdansk and owes it to OG Warzone to be dropping here, going for your kills, going for your camo challenges, everything like that. Forget airport, forget peak. Storage Town's got to be the main drop in Plunder from here on out. Also, this just gives more meaning to that area of the map. If we go back to the full screen pic, before this was here, this area in particular was really annoying to be around, just because this is like the ruins area previously, right? So it was like the small ruins and then just wide open field and hills between village, between this little like neighborhood or town here, and obviously mines. A lot of zones pull towards this edge of the map, which is not a very good zone pull. So fights that happen here late game were always super obnoxious, because there would usually be a team camping in ruins and then there's like nothing else here but open space, so you couldn't rotate hardly. It'd be really difficult to try and sort of retake that. But this being here, obviously it's going to be a new POI where players can camp in and wait for rotations, but there's a lot less to fill this gap now of rotating out of this hill here going up into Storage Town. And obviously you can't fill out and camp all of Storage Town. You could sit center ruins and basically see everything around you because it's a little bit elevated there, right? So that's a huge change to this portion of the map. Obviously not too centralized, almost kind of on the side. Like, I don't think a ton of players are going village or lagoon off the rip, but this is going to bring a lot more action to this side of the map. It's going to make rotations to airport a lot hotter. Peak, obviously within jumping distance of that too. You could jump from peak to one of the balloons here, get over to that general area as well. So this entire left side of the map seems like it's going to be speeding up quite a bit. Outside of that though, I don't think I noticed any initial changes with other micro POIs. I assume that's what they're calling Storage Town here. I don't see anything else major that I don't recognize off the minimap already. Couple more ships out here, maybe. I'm not too sure. I don't really pay attention too much to the ships, but I think there were 3 there before. Other than that, everything else looks pretty standard, and I don't notice any major changes outside of Storage Town, which is obviously huge news. So that being said, those are the big reveals that we just got for Caldera. Way less vegetation, better visibility, which is huge. The return of Storage Town, it seems like. Very exciting stuff. As we get more information in the coming days, you already know I got you guys covered, so stick it here for that and everything else going on in COD. Make sure you are subscribed with those notifications turned on. And if you enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. It would be seriously appreciated. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.